Let's do connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got the safety sway. Sack Bob. No, don't sack Bob. What did Bob ever do? Push, pull, weight, Rob. That's what they call the guy at the gym. Rob at the gym. He's the push, pull, weight, Rob. Crop Loot, Fade Bobby. Why do we have so many names for Robert? Clout, Shag, Raid, and Hair. So this is obviously a red herring, which makes me think, you know, like when they had SpongeBob SquarePants, each one went in their own category. I think Bob, Rob, and Bobby probably do as well. This is one of the reasons that I don't shuffle. I get a lot of comments saying, I shuffle because they try to trick you with how they place things. Well, if they're trying to trick you with how they place things, then why would you shuffle? They've literally added information to the puzzle via their placement. You just have to not be tricked by it. All right. So anyway, it's probably not nicknames for Bobby, or nicknames for, I was looking at Bobby while I said that. Nicknames for Robert. We've got Bob, we've got Sway. Do we have like Weave? You got a Bob and Weave? Do my little Bob and Weave dance. All right. Like what else would mean that though? Honestly, I don't know. We've got a bobby pin and a safety pin. Do we just have pins? What are our other pins? Hairpin, pull pin, push pin or pull pin? I think push pin my brain is telling me push pin's a thing, but not pull pin. So let's see if we get purple first. We got purple first. Blank pin. Nice. I think that's one of the easier purples. I think a lot of people are going to say they got purple first, but we'll see. I think push pin might be something that's not quite as commonly known, so you might have to just wait to figure out what that one is. I don't know. I still don't quite know what it is, but my brain was like, push pin, that's a thing. I've heard that before. Where? I don't know. People ask me, how do you know that word? I don't know. I just know the word. Sometimes I don't even know what it means. I've just heard it. All right. Well, we still have Rob and Bob. So if we focus on those, I think we'll be, yeah. So I don't know, maybe sack and loot. Those feel similar, don't they? But then I don't see anything else for it. Like carrying a sack of loot. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, sway and pull and weight and clout are all very similar concepts. Like when you have influence. That's exactly the category, influence. Nice. I still haven't gotten blue, even though I am wearing my blue shirt today. One of many. Giving me +2 to blue. I'll explain that because I haven't explained it in a bit. In Dungeons and Dragons and other RPGs, sometimes you roll a die to see whether something's successful. And if you have, say, a magic item, might give you +2 to strength or +2 to acrobatics, something like that. And if the roll is related to strength or acrobatics, then you can, whatever the roll is, you can add 2 to it, which gives you an extra chance of success. So my +2 to blue shirt, magic shirt. Would anyone be interested in merch that was like the colors of the different connections and then like +2 to, and then that color? Let me know. Cool. What else do we have here? Let's look at Rob here. Rob and loot are both stealing terms. You can sack a place and raid it. Yeah, I think these are all words for stealing. Plunder. Okay. Yeah, sure. So blue is last. Fade, shag, crop, and bob. Oh, these are haircuts. Nice. So I was exactly correct. Bob, Bobby, and Rob ended up in 3 different categories, and they told us that by placing them all in a stack there. If the first thing you do is you close your eyes and shuffle, you would not have necessarily known that, and you might have actually been tricked and thought, hey, these are 3 nicknames for Robert. Let's see if we can find the 4th. So I think that was helpful. It's not always true. Sometimes they do subvert our expectations and actually have those be in the same category, but it's very rare. So I think using the information they give us is better than shuffling. What do you think? Give me interactions. Interact with me. TikTok likes it. Anyway, how'd you do? Let's do the mini crossword for Thursday, May 30th. Let's go. Bird at the beach, like a seagull. I don't know if it would be like gull. I'm going to skip that for now. Muppet who shares the basement unit of 123 Sesame Street. Sesame Street. Yes, my favorite show, Sesame Street. Bert or Ernie? I'm going to go with Ernie because Bert doesn't fit. Is totally awesome and is totally awesome. We're going to have to skip those and get the downs. When 85 and a 65, say. Sped. See, it has to be past tense because went is past tense. He went 85 and a 65, he sped. Word before therapy or text. Group. Okay, Ernie's right. Scrooge McDuck's relation to Donald Duck. Uncle? This is Gull. And I think I spelled Gull wrong last time, but now I know how to spell it for some reason. Was a fan of. So another past tense. So probably liked. I couldn't care less. And then makes a mistake or is totally awesome. Is it rocks and rules and errors? Nice. I don't know why my dialogue pop-up is like, it blanks out everything now. Is anyone else experiencing that on desktop? Anyway. Cool. I think I covered all of the clues. This last one was errors, makes a mistake, errors. I liked the use of the, reminding us how the tenses work in crosswords, because this was a fan. He was a fan of, he liked, he went 85 in a 65, he sped. This was goal, but good thing I didn't fill it because I'm pretty sure I spelled goal in some really strange way. But anyway, how'd you do? Let's do Strands for May 30th. Today's theme is Pump It Up. Are we pumping up the jam? Pump it up, pump the jam. The best song of all time. What was that? It was Crunk, right? Or she did those parody history videos. They're hilarious. Anyway, we have a lot of E's here. We've got be heel, hey. All right, what would pump it up mean? We had exercise yesterday, literally, so I don't think it's going to be that, but I don't know. Philomeno Crunk? I'm still trying to think of the, like, Crunk on... Anyway. If you haven't seen it, look it up, even though I can't tell you the name of it. We've got Chunk here. We got Chunky. Ooh. I kind of want to try Chunky. Yeah. Now, what does that have to do with Pump It Up? I'm not sure yet. But it felt too coincidental for it to be there. Chunky would be like peanut butter style? That I don't know what peanut butter would have to do with Pump It Up, though. What else would Chunky be? We've got Wedge. Now I'm thinking about cheese. I don't know if I want chunky cheese, though. There's Chuck E. Cheese. What's our spanogram? I don't understand it yet. Let's see if we can figure it. I see slot or slot. I thought I saw slotted, but there's no D. I'm gonna try slot. No, okay. That's unfortunate. Maybe it's like sloth shell. No. We've got stel. I'm trying to see if the spanogram kind of comes around here, but I don't think it does. Are we talking about cookies? I don't know what a wedge cookie would be, but I'm seeing like CO and K. Thought maybe. Like what is going on here? We got a lot of CKs. We got this NK. Well, at this point, I'm just going to think about shapes or textures. I don't know. I don't know what that has to do with Pump It Up. I'm going to look at this corner here. I feel like something's going on in this corner. We got knock. No. We've got lock. SN maybe. I thought this one was going to go quickly, but now I've kind of ground to a halt because I don't quite get the theme yet. Look at all these T's and H's and E's. This is crazy. Like, what are we doing with this? It's messing with my head. Can we do thick or something? Because we have chunky. Is there smooth or thick or I don't know. Like, what are other words related to chunky or opposite of chunky? Okay, let's look at this corner then. Shan. We've got block. Okay. So block, wedge, chunky. Block and wedge would make me think of ways cheese is packaged. But chunky is not cheese. We have these double E's for cheese though. I don't think we can do it though. Okay, we got Cuban. Oh, pumps like shoes. Oh my gosh. Why was it so cheese related and like food related until I found Cuban heels? Yeah. The reason I know Cuban heels is I used to wear them when I would ballroom dance, ballroom Latin dance in college. Very fun. Let's see. So stiletto, maybe? Stilettos? Oh, I thought that would be the spanogram, but they just want stiletto. So it's high heels then. Cone? And kitten. Okay. The only reason I know some of these heel types is they had a category in connections with a bunch of these. They had Cuban and Kitten, I'm almost positive. They might have had Wedge. What's a chunky heel? Actually, I don't know the chunky heel. I know chunky peanut butter, though. So one of these is peanut butter and the rest are heels. Okay. No, we have 2 cheese, block and wedge. We have peanut butter for chunky. Cuban is a sandwich. Kitten, you know what a kitten is. A very, very baby cat. Cone. Okay, anyway. High heels has 2 H's in a row. That's crazy. Anyway, how'd you do?